Welcome, guys. So it's another video on match and index. How do we make use of it in Excel? Now look at it. The purpose of index and match. Index we return the value, the exact content that we have in the particular word. For example, I want to return the test, the second test, the exam, the total, and the remark, the grade of this particular student here. So what do I need? I need index and match to do it. So index we return what is the content, but if you combine the two of them together, they'll be able to return each person's test, second test, exam, and total and grade due to their the combination. So let's try. Before we do that, let's first make a data validation on this data validation to what to make it no, to make a list. Go to data validation. So you show list, make a list, the source. You want to make a list of those names that you want to look for their results. I want to check the result of this particular name. So we click on OK. Now let's see. We also make a list. That is the row. So the next thing, we also make a list of the of the thing that we want to return. That means the list of the first test, the second list of the results. So how do we do that? The same method, the same step. So go to data validation and see, select a list. So the source, where do we find it? We are making a list of this this one, the result we want to display. We want to display first test, second test, exam, total. So we make a list of it. So can we see that? So we click on what? Okay. You can see we have it here. Can we see? We only make a list. This one cannot display anything. We only make a list. Can we see? We only make a list. So we can now use our index and match to display the results. So we use index and match to display the results. So what do? It's called to what? Index. Index will display the content. Index. So now look at it. Array. That means the array is telling us what do you really need. What do you want to return? I want to return this, all this one that we have within this place. That is what I want to return. So I'm going to select that thing I'm returning. So can we see this is what I need to return? So I'm selecting this. So only that thing that you want to return, that's what you are selecting, comma. So now, so you know the match, we return the row number of that particular of that particular thing that you're looking for. Now, so we are going to use match to locating that we are to locate what we are trying to return. So let's see our match now. To know the row of that thing that we are returning using the match. The match using the match. You can get it now. Look up values. So what are we looking for? The match. We have what? Tire. So that tire, where can we find that tire in this particular table? You can find it. Can you see? We said look up array. Where can we find it? Look up array. We can find tire here. So we select it. So once you select that, put your comma. So what do we need? We need exact. We want it to return the exact score, the exact grade for the particular student. Now, next thing is we click on exact. That means we click on exact match. So we are done with that. The first one, that is what? That is for the row. Can we see? For this row, this work like this. Now, for the column now, one that we walk downward. So now, what do? We use the same match. So no, for the row, we pick this. But this is, can we see? This for the row. But for the column, what are we picking? We pick what? We are picking what? This. But that is the way we can find the total. Can we see? That is where we can We can find it, what we are looking for. So we pick we pick this, that means it's total. Can we see? Put your what? Comma. So now that this total, where do we find it? You select it as we did the other time. We can find it here. We can find it here. You can see. So we can see. Then you put your what? Comma. We also want what? The exact match. 0. So you close it. You close the bracket for the match. Now we now close the bracket for the what? For the index. We open the bracket for index. So we are match is inside the what? Index. So we now close the bracket that we open for the what? For the index. So we close it. You can see Tayo. Let's see. Tayo got 55 in the what? In the total. So we can also share which one you want to check. Maybe we want to know whether we want to know the second test. Tayo score 19. Maybe wants to know first test. Tayo score 17. Okay, we want to check another person's name. So what we have what? Teru. Teru score 18 in the first test. We want to know what Teru score in the second test. In his second test, what does he score in his second test? Can we see? So second test, what does he score? You can see we have a 20. So that is how we make use of what? Match and index. I believe this is very clear. If you are here to subscribe to my channel, make sure you do so. Thank you.